lads? We are back, and welcome back to Fusion YGO. So, today, this time that you are watching this, we are going to do something different. I gotta tilt this up a little bit so you can see me. We're going to do something a little different, something I haven't done on the channel. We are going to create custom cards in Dueling Book to come up with 1 to 3 cards that will make a deck competitively viable. I'm not saying to break the game. We are going to try to do our very best to balance these things, and I'm not a master at problem-solving card text, so it's probably going to be a cluster-cluck of words on it. And the first one we're going to start with is one of my personal favorite decks. We are going to start with Dinomist. So let's put that in here. And here's the thing. Dinomist doesn't really need any main deck cards. Maybe a counter trap, but it's not necessary. Maybe a draw spell, but that's not really necessary with things like Ignite Reload, Moray of Greed, and Pot of Desires. It's just not necessary. So what's something that we could really use? Well, what about a link monster? So why don't we do that? So it's a monster. We'll go to category of a link. We'll go type, it's a machine. So let's get to the hard part first. Let's get all of the credentials put in. Ability. None of that. Attribute is a water. Let's make it a link 3. I don't think it needs a link 4. I think a link 3 is perfect. And I think that 2800 attack will be perfect. So you could argue that maybe, you know what? Let's base it on something like Zephyr Metaltron. 2500 is the attack of most, the strongest of the Dinomist cards. I think 2500 is fine. It's not Pendulum. So let's make its markers all 3 down. So this is important for a couple of reasons. One, we've got to make it so its summoning availability is specifically tailored to Dinomist. So how do we do that? So let's start with its summoning condition. 2 plus machine monsters. Or actually, yeah, 2 machine monsters. Okay, so we got 2 plus machine monsters. Now what do we make its effect? How do we make this card really powerful? Well, I think that since its summoning condition is 2 plus machine type monsters, that's going to make Cleave Genius a little bit more viable in this deck, which is a good thing because it's a pendulum based deck and it's similar, it's kind of like Cleave except, you know, really good. So how do we make it more competitively viable? Well, the first thing we got to do is we got to take away its reliance on Electromite. Now you can play around that. You can make Electromite and then use Electromite to go into something else, into another machine, whatever that may be. But I think it's a link 3 with 3 down arrows. We're going to have to give it a really powerful effect. So why don't we give it the effect that this card you do tribute monsters to activate Dinomist. Hold on, we gotta put that in parentheses. Dinomist. Monster effects. Period. So while this card is on the field, you do not tribute monsters to activate Dinomist monster effects. I believe that's perfectly problems. So basically, like for Dinomist Rex, you'd be able to you can tribute one, or Spinos, you tribute one so you can attack directly. Tribute another. So instead of doing that, so that kind of makes it a little bit more balanced, I think. It gives it the opportunity to where you can go, okay, bang, 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 bang. It makes it so the OTK is available. And then to balance that out, you can only pendulum summon Dinomists monsters while this the field. And that's it. Something very simple. Really opens up the field. So we've got 2+ machine monsters while this card is on the field. You do not tribute monsters to activate Dinomist monster effects. You can only pendulum summon Dinomist monsters while this card is on the field. Simple. And we're going to call this Dinomist Raptor. Now, if you have any custom artwork that you would like to create of this card, please do. Please send it to me, and I will be happy to upload that image to this card for the one I like the most. But I think that this would really help. So let's save this one, and then everyone, yay me. So we'll do that and upload. Bam. Okay, so let's clear the card, and let's create another card. So I think Dinomist needs a link 1 or a link 2 as well. Because I think that it needs something to be able to summon an additional monster. Because Dinomist struggles with those kinds of plays, and it's a going second more often than not type of deck. So, do we want to link 1? Or do we want to create something completely different? Maybe a fusion, or what would really benefit it? And I think for this card, this one specifically, I think we're going to create another link monster. But we're going to create a link monster that is going to be a little different. So this one will require, I don't know what we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it a link 2. And this one's going to have a little bit different, so we're going to have to the left and down. Two Dinomist monsters. It's got to be 2 Dinomist monsters. I think that's incredibly smart. I think that it should be pretty exclusive to what it does. 2 Dinomist monsters. Okay. We don't have an attack for it yet. And I don't know what kind of dinosaur I'm going to use for this yet. So bear with me. Let's see here. So we have Dinomist. We need 2 Dinomist monsters. Now, how do we make this really good? Oh, you know what? No. We're going to make this a link 1. I have a better idea. And we're going to make it a bottom left, because why not? Okay, 1 Dinomist monster. When this card is link summoned, you may activate one of the following effects, depending the level of the material. Level 4. Add 1 Dinomist card from your deck to your hand. For level 5. Ooh, hey, can't spell. Hello. That was probably fun for you guys to see. Add 1 Dinomist card from your deck to your hand. If you use a level 4. If you use a level 5, special summon two Dinomist monsters from extra deck. You may one. Well, we need to name this thing Dinomist. We need a dinosaur. We'll make this one Dinomist Raptor, actually. I think that makes more sense for Raptor. And then we'll pull back Raptor and we'll fix it. You may only use 1 effect. Dinomist Raptor per turn. We'll make this 1900. Okay. So I think this would actually really speed up the deck. So, with a level 5, you're giving up a big body that you're able to summon 2. Fantastic. So, Dinomist Raptor is now done. So, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to Okay, well, we need to change the name. Okay. We're gonna make this Dinomist Dragon. Boom. Save. Okay. Exit. Upload. So I have to recreate that entire card because I screwed that up. Custom cards. Let's see if it saved mine. No, it did not. Okay. Alright, so let's Dinomist Raptor, so we get to do this again. Okay. One Dinomist Monster. Oh, it can't be up. Okay, it can't be from the face of extract. You may summon up to 2 Dinomist monsters. Card type. Monster. Yeah, it's a link. We'll go attribute Wooter. Alright. So, Dinomist Raptor and Dinomist Dragon. They are created. It is a link 1. I can type that. And upload. Boom. So, I think this is enough cards to be able to build a pretty good Dinomist deck. So, what the deck will do now is it's able to actually link climb. So you can go Dinomist Raptor, and then you summon the 2 Dinomist like, so if you open a level 4, you're able to use Dinomist, let's say, Plesios. You can normal summon Plesios, and then link it away to make Raptor. Raptor will then let you add Dinomist Charge. Charge will let you then add Ceratops. Ceratops will then summon itself. Ceratops and Raptor. Link those 2 away into Cliffort Genius. Cliffort Genius then will, and then Charge will let you add a Dinomist card from your hand, so you can set yourself up. This is a 1-card combo to get into Dinomist Dragon. Then you could set your scales if you want at this point. If you have the ability to summon 2 level 5s, you'll be able to search another one. You can go that, then Pendulum summon out whatever. Then you make your Dinomist Dragon, which your dragon will let you then just kind of go off, and that's just off of 1 card. So I think that'll help the deck a lot, is being able to use 2 link monsters, and I think that I chose pretty cool ones. Dinomist Raptor. There's not a Raptor in the Dinomist archetype yet, so that would be kind of cool. And then a Dinomist Dragon, because it needs a big boss monster, and I think the Link 3 is perfect for that. So these are just my thoughts, and I think this would really help the Dinomist engine, the Dinomist deck. So this is what I think. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you think would benefit Dinomist the most. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.